Welcome back, guys. This is... oh god, I don't even know what episode this is. I think this is... we're getting near 20. Almost 20 episodes. Pretty good. I don't know, this, for all I know, this is actually episode 20. I'm just an idiot. You guys are like, what the hell are you talking about? You're already at episode 20. Are you just dumb? And I'll be like, yes. Because I'm not thinking right. I know, it's hard, but you gotta deal with it. Anyway, we're breaking through this military base. Not really very happy with how things are turning. A lot of dumb things happening, a lot of smart things not happening as I'd want them to. But we're pushing through. Again, please be sure to comment below on your thoughts on the series.
What's going on?
The only way I can improve is if I see comments and they tell me, hey, you're being way too stupid with your commentary. Or, hey, you need to improve your commentary. Or, hey, get off YouTube, you dumb scumbag. So, how can I improve if I don't know what you want me to do? Security doors! Hey, an HK droid! Can I blow it up?
This droid has been...
Programmed a droid to follow you. Yay! Come on, Stoogey Stew Bag. Follow me! Follow me! Oh, too bad. So sad. Can I pick up his remains? Nope, he didn't leave any remains. That's bullshit. Yeah, this thing. I've always wondered what's down here, and I don't know what it is. This door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened at this time. Is that just with the droid planet? Because if it is, I'm terribly disappointed that it isn't in the restored content, because I think that's the first thing that people would want to restore in the restored content. Because I know every time I look at that door and it says, you cannot open this door, but you can sure as hell click on it and it takes you somewhere, I think, hey, I want to go through that fucking door. Because it's really annoying not to be able to go through that door. And I don't even know if you can come back to this area once you're out of it. I mean, I've never been able to come back to it. But I don't know. I mean, maybe if you get on the Ethorian transport ship again, maybe you just get back here magically or something. I don't know.
Yes.
You just land in the hangar bay here and that's it. But I don't know. If you guys have any idea what it actually is, please tell me in the comments below, because I'd really like to know what it is. Reactor control. Start the reactor. Ooh. Yay, doors are opening. Hey, there's a giant metal thing in there. I wonder what it could be. Oh, it's a giant military droid. Yay! It's funny also how apparently all these turrets and droids were powered by the reactor, and yet every other turret was just powered on its own battery.
Fallen.
Come on, someone shoot it. There we go. What's up, droid? Droid has been deactivated. Okay, it's fine. Now we get the long trek back to the hangar. Lovely. Lovely, jibbly, lovely times. Do-do-do, I want to know your secret store. Let me in. Please. I really want to know what's behind the door. It's just so annoying not to. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be like, we should just ignore him and just continue, never tell him what's behind the door or how to get behind it. And I know what you're thinking, and I know. That is a great plan. But a better plan would be to see what's behind the door and then laugh as I die from going behind the door. Yay, orbital shuttle condition codes. Pretty lucky that we found it in this random storage compartment. I mean, for all we know, the ignition codes could have been killed on some guy's body, and we would have never found it. Like that guy's skeleton. If he was buried behind that boulder over there, we would have never found the ignition codes and been trapped here forever. And had to listen to that Twi'lek talk over and over and over. Alright, bay control. Open the doors. Yay, the doors are unlocked. Hooray! Notice they're not open and somehow weirdly look already right, but whatever. Do I have any ion grenades? I have ion grenades. Very nice. 2 ion grenades. Boom. And boom. Case lightning, motherfucker. Case lightning. Oh, case lightning. That thing went down like a pile of rocks. Where is its remains? I should get some remains from a boss character. Why aren't I getting remains from this boss character? That's bullshit. Bullshit! I mean, I guess this is kind of remains, but come on. That much metal and I can't just salvage some components or something? Not even a flamethrower from its fat head? Middle box. Give me the middle box. What's in the middle box? Lots of grenades and a couple of parts. Very nice. Okay. And nope, he's still dead. Okay, we're good to go. Time to leave. Yes, go to the mesa.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it.
You must.
Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the shield
I guess
network.
this proves they're not all on the hive
shield
mode.
network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the shield network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me. You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself.
Pretty surprised we stopped so well. I mean, that first bounce looked like it was 50 feet easily. Whoops. I accidentally pressed a button. Oh, we're all up again. Yay!
Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostility. hostilities.
Oh. Really? Thank you. Any reason why you shot me down since I was coming here anyway?
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
I guess how many of you are there? I mean, I've seen like 5 of them already, I guess.
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi. There are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
I doubt that, because, you know, I've beaten the other guy pretty handily, but whatever. Destroying one of you is easy. Wiping out 3 of you might cause me to break a sweat. Yes! Okay, gotta take down the mines, so hit that guy, and then hit that guy, and we should be good. Yay!
Time to even the odds.
What? Oh, I guess it was deleted direction for mine. Systems failing, master.
Systems failing, master.
Yes.
Systems failing, master.
Oh my god, that was so hard. I think that was even easier than the mercenaries. Actually, that was way easier than the mercenaries, but still. HK control cluster, very nice. And a couple more droid stuff, very interesting. Good, 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 very good. I love that the wing was just torn off and there's nowhere to be found. Bioware is unconscious. Very nice. I don't think there's anything else on this mound of snow, so we'll just go inside. Otherwise we might freeze to death. And that wouldn't be good, would it? No, not really. But we'll leave Bioware outside to freeze to death. That's fine. Polar Plateau. White people. The most dangerous of all enemies. Oh, my jokes are stupid. More white people!
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Okay. May I ask who you are first?
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people come to no harm.
Whatever. Very well, I did not come here to do battle.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell?
Because it's funny.
Why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
Interesting
What is
that
it
you would
about
say
this
that.
place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop
I
struggling.
love that how he can actually like
Father,
sense her
Deep, deep.
breaking into his mind.
source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If she is a Jedi, she will forgive. And if she is not, she will not care.
You can't tell her. Please. I'm asking you. I don't want her to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible.
That's
There is
kind
no
of
shame
true.
in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this woman we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve her until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever
Very
fear
interesting.
you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch.
Weird how
but
she
why
held
a
out her
vicious
hand
old
for
scowl
nothing.
like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and
True.
the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distraction.
I love how she can just like
Critical
wave her
moment
hand and
approaches.
he's knocked out. And apparently he likes to clip through a force field. I mean, really, they couldn't even break the basic animation for that one moment?
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Not my intention to see you again. I want to see your face. You're sadly mistaken. I'm here because a pretentious shoulda stole my ship. You cast me out. I've returned. No. It was not my intention to come here, I guess.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Really? Seriously? How can someone just hold a grudge for this long and be like, oh, I want to make sure that you know we were right to cast you out? That there's no bad point behind that. It's like, do you seriously hold that much guilt that you just have to reconfigure your brain to say, we were right, there's no question to it. Oh, God. Council exiled me out of fear of Revan, of me, and what we represented. Maybe you should admit it was the Council's decision that led to the Jedi Civil War. Yeah, let's go with that one, because it kind of was.
You and all the Jedi who followed Revan caused the Jedi Civil War. It was because the need to wage war burned within you. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
Could have been worse for that ungrateful. I remember now. I also recall you risked me imprisoned or worse.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget.
Neat. Though I don't think that color is Viridian. That looks more green. I did not realize you still had it after so many years.
I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions.
Should have gone with
I
silver.
have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Oh, God. You insult me by carrying it, give the blade back or I'll tear it. Insult to the Order, you insult me by carrying it.
Then you misunderstand its meaning while it is in my possession, and what it now represents. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
Yeah, I don't really care. I went to war to protect others, not for battle. The Council was weak and ruled by fear. Yeah, sure, protect others.
So your choice to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression, that is not the Jedi way.
It kind of is. We're a warrior order of magic-wielding sages. That's about it. You can justify the fighting and the lightsaber wielding all you want. We're a race, not even a race. We're a group of warrior monks who use magic to protect others, and that means meeting violence with violence. There are other ways to get around the violence, such as stunning people or being so fucking good that you can just disarm, but you meet violence with violence. That is a commonality that is through all the movies, all the games. That's what happens. Gah! And the Council's way was meet aggression with surrender. I'll take my choice. Any day is a Jedi way to let people be massacred. Mandalorians were butchering innocent worlds that we had sworn to protect.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Lord Malak turned on you, not I. I lost nothing in the war. Were you not tempted to help the innocents?
Of course I was. But the Jedi teachings require we examine how we may best help them. Action without reflection is not our way.
So you were content to let the Outer Rim die for the sake of teachings. Tell that to the millions who died in the war, lives we could have saved if the Jedi had acted earlier. Not mean we should stand by and watch others die. Hesitation and passivity are also strong emotions, one we should guard against. Yeah, that's...
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
If we had not fought, the Republic would have fallen. Even the Mandalorians admit that Revan turned them back. No, there was no guarantee we could win. But if we had not acted, the Mandalorians would now rule the Republic. Had won would have been difficult. Have you never been reading the history of the blind? Revan won the war. Yeah, even Mandalorians admit that Revan turned them back.
A physical victory, perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
The triumph of pacifism, surrender? Yeah, seriously. How many people would have died if the Mandalorians hadn't been stopped? If we hadn't stopped them, the Republic would have been destroyed. The triumph of the Jedi teachings is a cold thing when there is no one left alive to appreciate them. Yeah, that one. Seriously.
You do not know...
If the Mandalorians had won, would the Jedi have fought then, or simply have meditated on what to do? Oh, please, anyone who had stepped aside the Jedi archives would know it. If only my experience guided me, and they tell me you and the Council were wrong. Tell me you and the Council were wrong. I'm kind of debating on these two. Because they're similar, but... Yeah, let's go with this one.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
Your anger, is it because you secretly wish you'd strength to follow me to war, you bitch?
What do you mean?
I can see it in you. You wanted to fight by my side, but you were too scared to defy the Council.
You're wrong, just as you were when you defied the Council. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So on.
Yeah, pretty
If you
successfully.
cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
Oh, God. My slaves and my ship. That's great. I'm looking for my ship. I'm here because of a pretentious shoulda. Tell me what you've done with my friends.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are traveling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
For my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Look, do you have the ship or not? Are you admitting to stealing the Ebon Hawk?
The Ebon Hawk is here, safe. Its records and navicomputer are being dissected to determine what caused the destruction of the Paragus facility.
Good luck with the navicomputer. You're wasting your
We're
time.
having some trouble with the navicomputer, but I think with your cooperation, willing or otherwise, that will cease to be an obstacle. If it is
Oh, I love
your
how she's
ship,
like, otherwise.
perhaps I should be questioning you as to what happened, and why you destroyed the facility and murdered all the miners stationed there.
Let's see. All the miners were already dead.
A facility of over 150 personnel, all dead before you arrived. A childish story to mask your crime. And with
Really?
the facility destroyed, you think there is no way to confirm your story. But I will pry the truth from you, I promise you that.
Yeah, she just can't accept that I'm not an evil person willing to destroy the world. Ebon Hawk isn't yours.
Again, you insist it is your ship. But it has had many owners, which I'm sure you are aware. You have no claim over it. Even if you did, the destruction you have already caused demands that you be tried and punished for what you have done.
Oh my god. I admit nothing. I admit nothing! I won't allow you to put me on trial again. Ah, God. I wish I'd blown up that rock cluster, but it wasn't my fault.
So, at last you admit it. At least you have that much courage left. You
What did I admit?
changed, acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
Yeah, I destroyed 2 worlds with 1 explosion.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
God. Why is Telos
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other rim worlds devastated by the Sith will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong.
I've already done it
However,
like
if you are
twice.
not content to confine your ruin to yourself, you must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will, but when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
Yeah, uh-huh. So now I get blamed for the actions of the Sith.
The Sith? What do you mean?
When their hand is around your throat. Came for me on Paragus to
You
kill me.
speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
They intend to exterminate all Jedi everywhere.
There are no more Jedi, except I. Like you, they turned from the Order, and now only I remain. If these
Even
Sith
your
attacked
fellow
you, they will
masters?
soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
And they fight differently than the Sith of the Jedi Civil War.
Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall.
Oh my god, she is just... Your grasp of tactics is questionable at best.
We shall see. For now, the perspective on your situation has changed. I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy.
Where can I
You
find
shall
my
find them north
companions?
of here, in one of the old irrigation chambers. They have not been harmed. They are free to leave as well.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You offer your aid after turning your back on me, on the Council.
I hate your guts,
Jedi
but
is
I'm not
something
just
you
gonna let the
embrace out of
Jedi
fear.
die.
The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
Oh my god. I always understood war, the Sith have numbers. I'm not doing this out of here, I want help. You can't do this alone, I offer my assistance. Yeah, sure.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there we can call a council and see what can be done.
Yeah, I'll
Then
see
I
what I
shall
can
send
do.
you on
Whatever.
your way.
Ah,
It is now time for you to depart.
We shall
Thank you.
meet her, mistress.
bitchy McBitch face. God.
Come with us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile reminded me of something I had forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Was she important to you once?
We all have our heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside. She made a choice once, and I did not. The day we judged her, I stood in the chamber, and she was so right. She was so certain of it. I doubted myself. But not now. She will never make me doubt myself again.
She literally just said I was right to defy them.
Of course, mistress.
God,
Tell
she
the
a
others you are
bitch.
not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Yeah, sure, I should just kill all of you. Yay, journal entries all around.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord.
Sounds like he's
First, it was
singing.
such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Yay. I think this cutscene's playing a little early, though. And we're back! Oh my god, that's going to be a very long episode. 40 minutes, jeez. Alright, thank you again for watching. Make sure to comment down below. Maybe like and subscribe if you want to watch more videos. That's the way that I get out and more people can view these things. So, again, thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.